It's me, I'm on camera, back in my living room today. We're gonna do a video today about two celebrities playing superheroes that refuse to get into superhero shape. I mean, I was a professional wrestler on the independent scene for 10 years, and the last year of my career, I worked out 7 days a week, ate like 8,000 calories a day, and busted my butt to get up to like 240 pounds to work in the ring to look like a wrestler. And you're telling me I did that for like basically a handshake and something at the concession stand, or $5 in an envelope. It wasn't about the money, but you're playing a superhero. Let's get into the video. All right, so right here on Bounding Into Comics, this article, ladies and gents, from Mr. J.B. Augustine. This came out this morning. Robert Pattinson talks about preparing for the Batman by doing barely anything, which is very, very contradictory to playing a superhero.
That's a shame.
Twilight and Good Times, Robert Pattinson's admission of how he is prepping physically for the Batman amid quarantine in London might raise some eyebrows. Interviewing with GQ, the actor revealed he's stuck in an apartment provided him by the production with his girlfriend, making interesting use of his time. He confessed just barely doing anything.
Okay, insert rod support A into slot B.
That's what...
If you say that's what she said one more time, I'm going to pop you.
Now, even Ben Affleck, who was, north of 40 years old when he played Bruce Wayne, got absolutely jacked to play this role. Everybody that's played Batman has been in pretty good shape cinematically, you know what I mean? So I'm not counting the reshoots that Affleck did when he was a little bit pudgy.
Shit.
But this is absolutely ridiculous. His trainer gave him a weight and Bosu ball he is not using. He ignores the trainer and a sincere plea to work out because, in his view, actors working out all the time are part of a problem. Hollywood has with body image.
He was a retard.
You are playing a superhero.
You have stolen my dreams.
You're not playing twiggy little sparkly vampires. You're not playing the guy in the lighthouse, which I really want to see with Willem Dafoe and him. You're not in Water for Elephants.
What?
You're playing Batman.
I'm Batman.
My God, son, look like it, please.
Why are you the way that you are?
Said Pattinson.
You set a precedent. No one was doing this in the 70s, even James Dean. He wasn't exactly ripped.
And what has he had? I want you to tell him what he has had.
One time they told me to take my shirt off
working on Twilight. I think they told me to put it back on again.
That's a shame.
Of course they did, because you were a skinny little bitch. Like, are you kidding me, dude? Like, I'm out of shape right now. Within 2 months, if I worked out like I used to, I would be probably back to where I was, if not close to it.
Shit.
So this is just hilarious. You're getting paid millions of dollars, and you refuse to work out because it'll hurt people's feelings because of body image. Why don't we just get Amy Schumer to play She-Hulk then? Huh? Why don't we just cast a live-action Miss Piggy to play She-Hulk? If this is what we're going to do now, if we're going to start whining about not wanting to work out to play a superhero role, maybe they cast the wrong actor. What do you think?
I'm fighting for my life.
He's not wrong, but his co-star Zoe Kravitz is showing the opposite initiative by doing exactly what Pattinson is critiquing, working out all the time. She works out, as we learned, 5 times a week. Good for you, Zoe Kravitz. Not only are you going to look like a Catwoman in that suit, but you're also going to be healthier. And here's Zoe Kravitz right here.
Damn!
Very attractive woman. I wish they would have shown more than just, the cleavage. I mean, that's really not a barometer of how in shape you are. Reclusive Pattinson is, on the other hand, used to life on lockdown or dodging people. He says, unlike many others,
I spend so much time by myself because you're like just always kind of forced to, that I can't really remember what it was like to not really have that kind of lifestyle. I just realized everyone is so vulnerable in isolation. It's quite shocking.
He told director Claire Denis, High Life, via text he can stand confinement. GQ noted, Dennis said, I asked him if it's not too terrible to be in confinement, and he said, oh no, Claire, I can stand it. It's so great to be able to say that. Pattinson goes running on occasion, which he was spotted doing. so gets exercise in, but he worries about getting arrested. Jesus. I went for a run around the park today. I'm so terrified of being, like, arrested. You're allowed to run around here, but the terror I feel from it is quite extreme. That's pathetic. At home, he's on a meal plan assigned by the production with the food they give him. I'm essentially on a meal plan for Batman, said Pattinson. Thank God. I don't know what I'd be doing other than that. Pattinson, laughing, admitted he is used to eating like a wild animal out of a trash can.
He was a retard.
And he cops to eating stuff out of the can, like tuna with a dash of Tabasco.
I'll have oatmeal with like a vanilla protein powder on it, and I will barely even mix it up. It's extraordinarily easy. Like, I eat out of cans and stuff. I literally put Tabasco inside a can of tuna and just eat it out of the can.
No, don't like that.
Why did you cast this fool? He also stooped to microwaving pasta, which really isn't a thing, he added. It's really actually quite revolting. Pattinson tries to cook at the end of the article, and it goes disastrously. Wearing gloves, he accidentally sets one on fire. GQ pictured him in a self-portrait with a box of cereal and a can of beans lying around to convey the mood of his lifestyle and quarters. Midway through the interview, he chases Nicorette gum with a Coca-Cola. So disgusting, he says, though doing it anyway. Asked about playing an archetypal character in Batman, something he tends to avoid. That's been done and redone. Pattinson revealed his research includes looking into Batman and Robin, 97. Back then, George Clooney was saying Batman was played out. Well, George Clooney was the worst Batman ever, but I feel like Robert Pattinson is probably going to challenge for that title.
I was watching the making of Batman and Robin the other day, and even then, George Clooney was saying that he was worried about the fact that's sort of been done. And a lot of ground that you should cover with the character has already been covered. And that's in 96, 97?
He continued, I'm not going to read it in that voice. And then there's Christian Bale and Ben Affleck's one. And I was thinking, it's fun when more and more ground has been covered. Like, where is the gap? You've seen this sort of lighter version. You've seen a jaded version, a kind of more animalistic version. And the puzzle becomes quite satisfying to think, where's my opening? And also, do I have anything inside me which would work if I could do it?
Okay, insert rod support A into slot B.
That's
And if you say that's what she said one more time, I'm going to pop you.
And then also, it's a legacy part, right? I like that. There's a few things in life where people passionately care about it before it's ever happened. Almost feel that pushback of anticipation. And so it kind of energizes you a little bit. It's different from when you're doing a part and there's a possibility that no one will even see it. Will Robert Pattinson find that gap? We shall see in October of 2021. Wow, that is absolutely just hilarious and pathetic at the same time. In that same vein, we're going to jump over to Epic Stream. Thanks to Coach Loudy for sending me this article, which I'm going to throw in this video. Black Widow star Florence Pugh refuses to let Marvel take control of her body. You go, girl. Stunning and brave.
Stupid! 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 You're so stupid!
Hollywood studios may have certain demands and expectations from actors and actresses when they sign on to blockbuster movies like Black Widow. However, Yelena Belova actress Florence Pugh refuses to be forced to get into, quote, right shape for her role in the upcoming Marvel movie.
Calm down now. Get back to your seat. I'll take care of this. Calm down. Calm down. Get a hold of yourself.
Doctor, you're one on the phone.
Speaking in an interview with Cinema Blend to talk about her role in Marvel's very first Black Widow standalone movie, Pugh decided to open up about the concern she had about forcing herself to get in quote-unquote superhero shape. I mean, it's pretty well documented that all women have to do is have, up top, skinny waist, and a nice rear. That's except for Brie Larson.
Tom Cruise, thank you very much.
While the trailers for the movie may seem to promise quite a number of action sequences involving Yelena Belova, Pugh says she was careful about what change her body might have to undertake so she can play the part for Marvel. When I got the job, I wanted to know what the regimen was.
Hey, you get your bitch ass back in the kitchen and make me some pie.
I wanted to know whether it was them calling the shots or me. That was a big deal for me, the actress explained. I didn't want to be part of something where I was constantly checked on and people making sure if I was in quote-unquote the right shape. That's not me at all. She's a feminist. Next thing you know, she'll be like, I'm going to play Yelena Belova with a half-shaved head and purple hair. While we know that most comic book movie actors and actresses go through overwhelming training to achieve a superhero look for the role they're playing, we're glad to see Pugh taking charge of her body. Oh, shut the f***. It seems like the actress is putting a lot more importance on the autonomy and health. making sure that the powers that be don't force her to do anything that she doesn't want. Well, don't play the role. If you're not going to live up to the role, don't play it. Look at Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth, Robert Downey Jr., Scarlett Johansson, all these actors and actresses that played these action roles, and look at the shape that they got into. And you're telling me that you're too good to do that because why? Who are you, Florence Pugh?
You're both pieces of shit. Yeah, I can prove it mathematically. Actually, let me grab my whiteboard.
So, like I said, man, what do we want? Amy Schumer and like Kevin James out there running around in spandex? I don't think so.
That's a shame.
I'm not a big body positivity proponent. Okay, like I said, coming from somebody who's a professional wrestler and I modeled freelance back in the day, this is absolutely ridiculous, and it raises the question: why did you even cast these people? I'm done talking about it. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Let's go home. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And you can find us all across social media: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Discord. We are everywhere you want to be. You can hit us up, the place to be your reviews, at mail.com. And there's another video coming up next. Remember, if I don't see you, have a great day and a pleasant tomorrow.